Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 11 of my Leeds United FIFA 16 Career Mode series. So now we're getting into the first game of this episode. It is away from home in the league against Bolton. Again, not too many fitness issues. The only real issue we have is Kovalenko still injured, should be coming back soon, and he'll join the squad. Obviously, he's going to have to take Cook or Moat's position. So I'm not sure. They're doing pretty well, so I don't really want to replace them instantly, but Kovalenko's been a good signing. But getting into the game now, it's Darren Pratley with an opportunity, and Silvestri made a very, very good save. That could have easily been a goal. So, we have to defend the corner though. It's still an opportunity. Oh, look at that. It was cleared off the line by Cook. I think that was Lewis Cook. Luckily, we had a man on the line, on the post, to clear that, because that definitely was going in. And look at that by Sam Byram. He's a guy who's really impressed me this season so far. He just went in for that challenge desperately. It wasn't a conventional slide tackle. He just did his best to get the ball. I did personally slide tackle that myself, and I was able to win the free kick. When you go in for a challenge and you win the free kick yourself, you know it's a good challenge. So we're just really trying to maintain possession here just before the halftime break, searching for a goal. Look at that by Olivier Boscagli as well. He gets forward really well and doesn't look out of place. Look at that, getting forward, getting the cross in, and we almost scored. That was a pretty decent effort. He's been an amazing signing so far this season, and he's developed so well. So hopefully he'll continue to do so, because he's still very young, like only 18. So a lot more improvement in him in the same time. But Taylor took a strike there. I didn't think I would score with him. Sometimes you can get the right curve and the ball swerving, and it might somehow find its way into the back of the net. But yeah, we couldn't really find a clear shot on goal so far in this game until now from the corner. And that man I mentioned, Sam Byram, is doing everything right now. He's making challenges, he's creating goals, and now he's scoring goals as well. It wasn't really marked too well though. On the corner, the ball put in there by Rolando Aarons. Again, been a pretty good signing this season, and Byram, he did that easily. Goalkeeper didn't look like saving it at all. That's his second in the league. Obviously hasn't smashed in goals, which you would expect for a guy you're playing at right back, but 2 goals isn't too bad. But now it's Dongu Safak with the chance. That actually hit Chris Wood. That was a bit disappointing that Chris Wood got in the way there, which is really out of my control. Hopefully, yeah, I saw that when I was about to take the strike. I'm just hoping, it wouldn't hit him. But he was in the way. What could you do? We still ended up picking up the 3 points, and that's what we were there to do, and we're able to do it. Very happy with that. We're going to see a lot more scouting reports, because I'm going to be looking for pre-contract options in January, and you'll see that I'm going to request some money as well. Hopefully I'll be able to get some extra funds so I can make some moves. I'd like to sign Premier League quality players, like you saw there, some Premier League guys that are scouted, so hopefully we can get someone there. So here we got some more scouted players from Australia. Reda van Dekker looks really good for a goalkeeper, apart from his height, but you know, he's very young, he can grow in his height. And also Stefan Petratos, his height, no problems at 6'2", but it's because he's a bit older, 17. Those 15-year-olds are generally a bit shorter, so don't worry, they do grow. Again, Byram, developing really well. I'm probably going to take him off the training and change it up a little bit. I'm not going to have like the same players training, or at least the same training kind of sessions, training drills, because I want to change it up, improve some other players. But they're the kind of key players we have in the team. And also in our youth squad, look at Daniel Amaral, the Scouter Future Star player we had from Portugal. Absolutely amazing with his potential right now. He's got potential in the 90s, low 90s, which is one of the highest possible. Like 94 potential is the maximum. With the youth players. So, I'm pretty happy. That's probably the best. You can't get any better than that, really, for a Scouter Future Star player. So, I'd like to think at some point he's going to make an impact. I'm not sure if we should sign him up yet, or when he requests. But ideally, I'd like to the following season. If we do get promoted to the Premier League, we'll see. Because at this rate, when you leave players in the youth squad, they increase by 1 overall every month, and obviously you can still train them as well to improve their attributes. But moving into the next game here, Sheffield Wednesday actually had an early chance there. This is at home for us, so no doubt we want to be winning this game. It's not going to be easy, though. No games are easy on Legendary. You might see I'm doing pretty well, but games I win, like the last one, I didn't win it easily. I just got the 1 goal to win, so it doesn't feel easy. I just feel like I'm playing well. And it's not like I can put on a harder level at the same time. I'm just being rewarded with my results for playing some good FIFA at the minute. So we still have to keep going. That's the thing. I still got to be winning games. And because I'm not dominating, I know I still have to play really, really well. Because I'm not scoring a lot of goals. And that's still a concern for me. I want to improve still. Even though we're doing so well in the league, I want to improve the amount of goals I'm scoring every game. I don't want to be winning 1-0 all the time. Which is a regular occurrence, really. So improving that, the attacking side of the game. But here, Lewis Cook gets involved once again. He played it to Mowat, and he was able to find the back of the net. That was just all down to our pressure there. You can see from Lewis Cook, he really, again, it's really high determination from players in terms of winning the ball back. And then Alex Mowat, 3rd goal in the championship this season. He's turning into he's not really a goal-scoring midfielder as such, scoring a lot of goals anyway, but he comes up with some important goals as well. Bataka, I should have really finished that. I was in so much space, probably in too much space, I would say, because I didn't know, when to strike. I was like, how much space am I? I could keep going. But they strike one there. It was Forestieri, just a really poor effort. I thought I should put a chance in for them, but that was like one of their best opportunities, and they just wasted it like that. Very disappointing for their side of things anyway. See, it's another game where I win 1-0. Sure, we had 6 shots on target, but still only 48% possession. Like, I don't see that as me dominating or, finding this too easy. But I can understand if you'd like to see more goals in the game, but that's just the way FIFA 16 is. Like, I can only do so much about it. And obviously, I wouldn't concede goals on purpose or something like that, or play more attacking just to score more goals, because then there's chances of conceding. You can also see Boscagli again. He's up to 74 overall now. That's amazing. So I have to show you a squad ranking first, but then a squad report. Marco Silvestri's up there, but Sam Byram as well. Silvestri improving +3 up to 72. Byram +2 to 72. But look at that Boscagli. Olivier Boscagli +5 already this season. That is insane, that development. And we're not even halfway through the season yet. Does that mean he could be +10? Sure, he's halfway to it already. And there's more than half of the season to be played. That would be ridiculous if he got into the high 70s going into the Premier League. 19 years old, he'll be next season as well. How about that? How amazing would that be? For a signing as well. I would suggest you to sign him. I would like to think he's a unique player. I don't know if other people sign players a lot, as I don't really watch a lot of other people play career mode. That's why I find it funny when people are like, a lot of people sign this player, but like I don't watch anyone else sign players. I'm just signing, the best players that I think are possible. So now, actually, you saw that we did reach the round of 16, so I did put that in the cup as an expectation, and also gain automatic promotion. You think we should be doing that most definitely. So I'm going to ask for 5 million, and we're going to see if the board can give us that. Mostly I want for the wage budget though, but unfortunately, they're not willing to give me 5 million. They're just above 3 million, which I thought that's enough. I just wanted any extra money, without a doubt. So first up, I did actually check if there's any U-Scouts available, because at some point I do want to be getting a second one, but there was no amazing guy there. Even if there was, I probably wouldn't have went for him, because the main reason I got that money was to put the majority into the wage budget. So we got about 76k in the wage budget right now, and I'm just going to go through the short list for some players I have so far that are running out their contracts, and we could approach them in January. Some are better players, more older, so they're going to be on higher wages, like you see Vidic, Kolo-Toure, and I'm not sure, even Kolo-Toure is on 45k, Vertonghen, he's 100k, he can't even probably go for him. Shamanga's about 20k, he's maybe someone we could go for realistically. I'm not going to click on all those players, but a lot of them are guys who are running out their contracts. So if there's anyone that catches your attention, leave your comments, or any other player that runs out their contract in the first season, because I'm just scouting them and adding them to the shortlist. I'm not really searching on the internet for, like, I know you can go on SoFIFA and stuff, but if you guys know of any players that would be a realistic signing for us in terms of the wage, drop a comment. I'd love to see. who would you like to see join Leeds United on a pre-contract? Because we do have the money now. And I wanted to show this guy's hair. I think his name Bastian Herry or something like that. I never heard of him before, but he's got insane hair. Adam Johnson as well. See, he's another type. He's a Premier League winger. Even though he's only playing for Sunderland, he's been in Premier League. He'll be a good signing if we were to sign him. Sylvain Marveau as well. There's a few of those guys that would be Premier League quality signings. But the thing is, like, I've been getting comments saying I need to improve my squad if we're going to compete in the Premier League, but I've already had tests against Premier League teams. I beat Aston Villa in the Capital One Cup, and we did lose against Tottenham, but I felt we were competitive, if I remember that game. I remember conceding a goal. It was Eric Lamela scoring, and we just made an error at the back, and just he had the strength to basically push one of my defenders out of the way. So I felt I competed in that game, though. So this team is only going to be improving because we've got a lot of younger players. Well, they don't have to be young. They're on the younger scale, like Rolando Aarons, those kind of types. Dongu, Chris Wood as well. And look at all the space he's in. Surely has to finish, and he does. I would have been so disappointed if I couldn't find the back of the net there, because it's like if I missed that, yeah, I thought it was not possible to miss, really. When you're in all that space, you cannot pass up that opportunity, and I definitely didn't. Chris Wood bags his 4th goal in the league this season, so I would count him as our main striker. You would say Antonucci scored some goals as well. They had an opportunity there just before halftime. Not really too convincing though. But going into the second half, they had another opportunity. They went really, really close there. Maybe a bit lucky. So definitely my opponents are having shots on goal, but they're not really taking them. But I feel once I get to the Premier League, playing against better players, obviously, these kind of opportunities are going to be taken. You can see once again, here's Wells putting in the cross to Scannell, and again, it's a weak header. Didn't really look likely with that at all. And again, they've got another opportunity. It's Wells once more. He plays it through to Holmes. Holmes! And he hits the post. They really deserve a goal. I truly believe they should have scored, but they just don't have the quality. You can see the shots as well. They've had the 8, and we just had 2. We've just had 2 shots, and we've got the lead. And also Rolando Aarons. Just look at this piece of play here. Just that dribbling ability, not even using any skills. And it's hard to believe that's on Legendary, just running past like that. It's just because he's too good. If it was on a lower level, I'll be able to do that with every single player or something like that, because on Legendary, you need to be a good player to be able to dribble past. And I don't mean me, I'm a good player. I mean the actual player you're using. You have to have that pace, obviously, but the good dribbling so you can control the ball well and, yeah, not really get intercepted. That's the biggest thing. So Rolando Aarons, very impressive. Unfortunately couldn't score, but again, we're holding steady and we're performing really well, getting results, and that's all you can ask for me right now. Just going to do another training session to finish this off. This is where, yeah, I said I was going to remove Byram from the training, basically just because I wanted to change it up a little. And he is 22 and he's playing a lot of games, so he's still going to improve gradually because he's a first-team player and getting a lot of game time. But I did want to put Rolando Aarons, and I wanted to improve his finishing a little bit and a couple other relevant attributes so he can score more goals. That's all we need from him right now. But yeah, that'll be it from this episode. Drop a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the very next episode.